Hey guys, so today I'm filming with India. India is a dentist, and I'm just going to pick her up from her house. Yeah, so this video is going to be about dentistry and what it is like to study dentistry. So yeah. Okay, I'm here with India.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. Okay. Hi everyone.
Hello.
So I'm with India today, and she's agreed nicely to do a video with me. Do you want to introduce yourself, talk about yourself?
Okay, my name's India. I'm 21. Yeah. I'm from London, but originally from Sierra Leone, gang.
Sierra Leone.
What else? I'm at Manchester, obviously, with Sam. But I do dentistry. Yeah.
What language do you speak in Sierra Leone?
Creole. Well, that's what my people speak. There are loads of different languages. Mende, Timini, but I speak Creole, which is like it's a language, but some could say it's a dialect. This is a kind of discussion, but it's essentially like broken English with a little bit of French. Okay, there's this misconception that Sierra Leoneans speak French. No, we don't.
They don't. I thought Creole was like broken French.
No. I mean, maybe there's some other types of Creole because there are different types of Creole.
Oh, okay.
I think. Okay. But my own Creole, it's broken English. So like, if you want to say money, you say copper. Now that's come from, I guess back in the day they had copper coins.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
how. But then at the same time, if you want to say many, that's beaucoup, which is many in French. So a lot of little, yeah. Because the white man.
Oh my.
Don't have to cut that out. Yeah, so that's just because of the way the history is set up. Yeah, so just lots of like just kind of European language that have been kind of like broken English. You could say it's broken English. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I do have one sibling. Hold tight, her, Kemi. She actually wants to do something healthcare related as well. She wants to do physiotherapy. Okay. So she's working to do that. So yeah, just one sibling, just me and her. 2 years.
That's cool. So why did you want to do dentistry?
Why did I want to do dentistry? So actually, when I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor-ish. So I wanted to be a surgeon. And then we had, you have those kind of events at school. And they'll be like, oh, these are different people, have a word with them. Yeah. So I spoke to the surgeon. He did not sell it to me at all. He was like miserable. He was like, oh, you have to do this many years after medicine. I never get to see my family. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was kind of thinking about it. And I realized I kind of like, obviously my mom told everyone, oh gosh, my mom told everyone, oh, she wants to be a doctor, like gas.
They always do that.
They love it. And then I clocked that I actually don't have an interest in like, let's say, like disease and like healthcare. It might sound a bit weird, but I just wanted to, cut people up. No. I like essentially, I like the idea of like before and afters. Okay. So I wanted to be that person that has been able to create that before and after. Okay. So I always say if I'm not going to be a dentist, I wouldn't mind being like a barber or a hairdresser. Oh. Okay. It's more, I like the whole like improving someone's aesthetics, I like the idea of that. So when I realised that I didn't want to do medicine, I didn't have an interest, I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to go into medical school, all of this wahala to get in and to do it. I was like, I don't think it's for me. Then I overheard someone say that they wanted to be a dentist and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And I was watching this show and this dentist basically used to fix people's teeth. But these were like extreme cases. But I didn't realise teeth were so important to people. I guess it really affects some people's like self-esteem and all this kind of stuff. I remember this one lady was like, I can't even pick my kids up from school because she was that embarrassed. And I just, again, I like seeing the before and after. Like these people would have no teeth or like just brown teeth. And then he'd take them and then just turn them into a new person. So now I kind of looked into it and then I realised dentistry was for me. So it's more the surgical aspect of it. I don't think anyone goes into dentistry because they like teeth.
Yeah,
because that's a very weird thing to like.
Because that's what I always thought. Like that's why I didn't do dentistry, because a lot of my friends are like, yeah, why would you want to do dentistry? Like, do you have a passion for teeth?
No, exactly.
Like, it was just so weird. I was like, yeah. So I just kind of like, yeah, this is not on my radar.
No, exactly. And my parents were the same, because obviously they told everyone and their mum that I wanted to be a doctor. And then I remember I was like, Mum, I don't want to be a doctor. I want to be a dentist. And she was like, what? What? My dad, he said it in Creole, but translated, he basically said like, why do you want to smell people's bad breath? Like that's what like, and it was funny, ha 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 ha. But it was only until my parents came to like the open days, like uni open days, that they were like, oh, okay, we understand. They supported me. Like I remember they like got me contacts to get work experience done, but they still were just always like, if you can do dentistry, you can do medicine. And West Africans, so obviously, medicine, it's a bit of them, lawyer, accountant. I mean, Mum always encouraged me to like do something and do it well, but obviously she wanted me to be a doctor. So in her head, dentistry was like a specialist kind of field. So she was thinking like, okay, do medicine, and then if you want to do dentistry, do dentistry. And I was like, no, sis, it's okay. It's actually alright. But yeah, so I'm happy where I am.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about a few things there. So you talked about your parents, like their reaction and things like that. But have you always had the support of your parents, like wanting to do dentistry?
I mean, so yeah, at the beginning they were a bit, I think they were just a bit disappointed, but it was more just like they didn't understand, because I understand, like it is a bit, you know, as I said, I remember one guy, I had a conversation with him, I was like, oh, you didn't tell me you want to be a dentist, why do you want to be a dentist? He was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, you need to know, because they're going to ask you that in your interview. And he was like, oh, I'm just going to say I like teeth. And I was like, that's very weird. If you meet someone, what are you interested in? What do you like? Oh, I like teeth, yeah. I love a good molar. I love a good incisor, a canine. That's very strange behaviour. Very strange. So they just didn't understand. Now they fully support me. I remember obviously A levels, a bit of a sticky situation. I remember I left one of my exams and I was just like, so I'm not gonna get in, lol. But that's a whole other testimony. But I remember my mum was actually out of the country at the time, and I called her and she was just a bit like, bro, like you can do this, and if they don't take you on, it's their loss. Like you will, if you want to do it, you will do it. And I remember calling my dad, because my dad lives in Sierra Leone, and he was like, so what are the grades you need to get into Manchester United? I was like, United? You mean University of Manchester? And they were really, really supportive. So once they basically deeped that it was actually something I wanted to do, they supported me. At the end of the day, I think a lot of African parents just want their kids to be comfortable. Yeah. Obviously they've struggled. A lot of them like first gen, and all they want you to do is be comfortable. Like I remember I told my dad I wanted to be a photographer when I was in like year 4, and he just kind of looked at me like, no, the way I've been grinding, you will not be a photographer. But at the end of the day, I think as long as they know that I'm facing my books, I'm doing something to the best of my ability, they'll support me the whole way. I think it was just the understanding. They just didn't really understand what I was doing, and obviously they told everyone I wanted to be a doctor.
So it was That's cool. And you mentioned briefly that you wanted to do medicine. And what do you think about medics now? Like now that you're doing dentistry, what do you think of?
As in, like, do you think I could do it? If I think I could do it?
Yeah. Do you think you could do medicine, or do you think you made the wrong decision? And what do you think about medics in general? So
I'm surrounded by medics. I don't even think, you know, because I ended up doing a foundation year, because again, that maths exam. So I ended up actually doing a foundation year, but I'm still here, so it's fantastic. So I did it with medics. So I remember actually there were a couple of times in the course, I was like, do I want to do dentistry? Like there were certain like interesting things that I like, but then again, it was just like, I'm interested in it, like I'll learn about it, watch a TED talk, then I'm good. Like the only time I was genuinely considering like, okay, maybe I should switch over was when we had like an orthopedic surgeon come in, and again, that's what initially attracted me to medicine in the first place. I saw him like changing people's legs and stuff. I was like, that's sick. But no, I still kind of always wanted to do dentistry. Okay, let me not talk too much here. We don't have to work nights, okay? We don't have to work nights, okay? That's fine. And since starting dentistry, the kind of pressure we have, honestly, for me personally, I don't think I could have that with someone's whole body, because they're small things. And obviously if I wanted to do medicine, it would have been at least I would have been trying to do something surgical. Even the small surgery that we'll be doing in the mouth, sometimes the kind of like the risks and the things that can go wrong, that stresses me out enough that I don't think medicine is for me. I do still think it's interesting, but again, as I said, watch a TED Talk, read a Wikipedia page, and I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So dentistry is like perfect for you.
Dentistry is perfect for me. I'm really, really happy. When I'm with my patient, I'm like, oh no, I want to do this, because sometimes I'm reading my books or my lectures and I'm like, this is not my fault, so I can actually just work at my part-time job forever. I can do that. No, when I'm with my patient, I'm like, no, this is what I want to do.
Studying dentistry now, you just mentioned like you enjoy it, but how is it going like generally? What are the good parts, what are the bad parts of dentistry? Like how is it going? So
I think I'll just start with the negative, because that's what's always on my head. Is obviously dentistry is a skill. So we're just talking about this. You can know everything. I can read, but my hands don't know how to do what they need to do, and that's fine. And I have this issue where, like, obviously the tutor, he's like a specialist in his field. He'll show you, he'll do it. Tim, done. And I'm just looking at him like, why doesn't mine look like that? Or why can't I do it? So it's the frustrating. Excuse me. Sometimes when I'm in my clinics, it's frustrating when I can't do something. That's the only negative. Like the other day, I was trying to get out like a root filling. When you get a root filling, I was trying to remove that material from a plastic tooth. Oh my gosh, from a plastic tooth. Not from a real patient, from a plastic tooth. And I was there trying to remove it. I was like, no, just add this. I was like, I'm trying. Auntie, I'm trying. It's not working. So like small things like that are really frustrating. Also, at the moment, a lot of kind of the stuff that we're not doing in clinics, I'm struggling to relate it back to dentistry. So like in anatomy, we did the thorax area. And I was just thinking, excuse me, ma'am, I don't need to know this. I mean, I understand you would expect your dentist to have a basic understanding of the human body, but some of the questions that they're asking us in this anatomy is a bit too in-depth. I didn't sign up for that. So those would be the negatives. The positives would be that now, I've just reached the end of my second year, I'm already starting to see that it's becoming a bit more like dental focused. And then now that I have a patient, I actually do want to like learn about the stuff, because it's like a real person I'm dealing with. I do want to know what are the better techniques. I do want to know the kind of questions I should ask. So I think actually getting a patient is what has is the best part. And at this uni, I think with medicine as well, you have like you start your clinical experience and your exposure quite early on. So I think that's probably the best thing about dentistry at the moment, because it's what I want to do. So it's nice to just like get stuck in. My favorite time of the week is clinics. Both of my clinics I really enjoy.
Do you start clinics from the beginning? Or
so in first year we have 2 clinics at this uni. So you have one upstairs, and that's where you do everything on like the fake heads, the plastic teeth. So that's calm. You can make mistakes and try again. So you do that from first year, and then actually you have real clinics as well in first year, but in first year you're just with you just practice with your clinical partner, and then it's in second year you get your patient. So yeah, we've been seeing, I guess, humans, if we count our students as humans, as well, but it's only in second year that you actually see a real patient. But that's the best part, because this is just, you're doing what you want to do and you're improving. I like to see the improvement. Like, I don't mind. At the time, as I said, it's frustrating, but I don't mind. When I get to finally doing it or finally improving, it's like, okay, I've done it. So that's my favourite. Yeah,
I think it's a bit different, like with medicine, because we have placements like from first year to second year.
Yeah.
But then it's more in like third year is like full on just placement, nothing else. Like your life is just placement.
Yeah. When do you guys revise, like learn? Because that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, so it's a bit hard with medicine. So like, so we have online things we have to learn. So everything is online. So we have lectures, everything is online. So we go to placement. So imagine you've just gone, like, you've done a 9 to 5, and then you just come back in the evening and you just kind of the expectation is that you study your like lectures online and things like that.
And you get examined and all that online stuff.
Yeah, we get examined on the online stuff, and obviously they expect you to pick up stuff from the hospital as well. Yeah. So we get tested on something called a progress test. So it's just like general medicine knowledge. Yeah. And yeah, it is a bit hard. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I'll just go home and sleep.
Yeah, obviously. You just done 9 to 5.
And it's hard to do that. if you're doing surgery, you start at 8.
Dentists don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's different, and then but it makes you exposes you to what you're signing up for.
That's true, actually.
Obviously, if you want to do medicine, I feel like you get like a month's worth of experience at a hospital, like just because like you never fully understand until you're actually there for just for a while. Yeah. I feel like I'm in third year and now I understand. I'm in third year and now I understand
what you signed up for.
Why? how deep it is, what I've signed up for. It's a bit intense. So I feel like if I was like reapplying again, I would actually consider dentistry.
Oh, do you think? Yeah. A lot of medics actually say that. They'll say it as a passing joke, like, haha, I should have done dentistry. Tear. Because to be honest, I mean, again, I don't know, I'm really only a second year, so I haven't even experienced my most challenging bit of dentistry. Apparently third year at this uni is you'll feel it. So I've barely started. I feel like I've barely started, but apparently, like, obviously uni's long, but apparently it's like after you graduate, I think maybe sometimes, I don't know, you just have a bit maybe more sleep. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what a lot of medics say, kind of like a haha, I should have done dentistry. I feel like people like you wouldn't be fulfilled in dentistry. In
dentistry, why do you say that?
Because I feel like, well, it depends on, I guess, why you did medicine. But for me, there's very little, like, kind of, when you improve someone's health, that's not even what they think. That's not what they're thinking about. Because I could do something to a treatment on a person that has unhealthy gums, and it'll make it look like their teeth look gappy. Their teeth will look gappy. Or I could just do a cheeky scale and polish. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, my teeth look gappy. It's like, yeah, but your gums are healthier. They don't care about that. It's the aesthetics. Do you understand? Yeah. Whereas I feel like a lot of medics go in because they want to actually improve someone's health. I mean, in dentistry, you could argue you're still improving someone's quality of life, but it's not the same. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like a lot of medics, like, you'll say it because maybe the life is a bit more how you'd prefer when you're doing dentistry, but I don't think you'd be fulfilled. Even sometimes I say to myself, like, look, if I do this dentistry and I'm not fulfilled, I'll go back to school.
You go back to school?
We'll see, because I'm only in my third year here at uni. I'm already thinking I've had enough, mate. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think it's whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's something that I would have considered more just strongly, just like it wasn't on my radar at all.
I don't think it's on many people's radar.
In year 13 I was like, why would I
dentistry? Tea.
Yeah, so, and all my friends were like, everyone was just kind of doing medicine, and you just kind of go
with the flow. Yeah.
You mentioned it just briefly then, but would you change your degree at all now that you've done it for like 2 years? I know third is going to be harder. Maybe I should ask you in third year, but like, would you change your degree, do something else? I'm
gonna say no, because I'm really happy with what I'm doing. Like, I feel really, really blessed. Like, there's not that many unis in the country that do it, and there's not that many, like, because it's actually a really expensive course for a uni to teach. So there's not that many spaces, like 70. In my year, there's like 70 of us. So I'm really, really happy with what I'm doing. The only times that I think, oh, maybe I don't want to be doing this, isn't even to do with like the workload, because really in life, I just know in life, if you want something, you have to work hard. And no matter what you do, you will have to work hard. If you want to be good at something, if you want to be comfortable and be one of the best, you have to work hard. So it doesn't matter. That's life, okay? Yeah. Work hard, kids. Finish your books. It's the fact that a lot of dentists, they get like sued a lot. Which again, I don't know because I'm in second year, but I've just heard, and every time I learn something in uni, the tutor's always like, make sure you do this when you're doing the procedure, or make sure you don't do this, or make sure you tell them this first because you will get sued. Oh, wow. And like one of the tutors I know, he's really good. I think he's like really good at whatever he does, his specialism thing. And he was like, yeah, like you're probably going to get sued at one point in your life, and it's the worst year and a half of your life. I was just like,
year and a half? What?
It's not easy. And apparently, like, the rate is like, we've surpassed the Americans. You know, Americans love to sue. They love it. And apparently in the UK, we're doing it more. So sometimes I do look at myself and I think, okay, there's other things that I can have, you know, I'll be financially stable and I'll have a good quality of life. Is it worth the kind of stress? So there are certain ways I've like kind of actually changed what I want to do. Like I don't think I will ever open my own practice because I've had a word with someone that did, and she was like, to be honest, like the kind of stress that is on your head is not worth it. But to round up, sorry, I'll go on a bit. I'm really happy with what I'm doing, but sometimes I question if the quality of life is the kind of life I want to be living, if you understand, because of the stress. But as of like, I know it's what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm here to do, be a really good dentist. So I just sometimes I think, but that's fear, which is rubbish. You shouldn't let fear control your life. So I'm happy with what I'm doing. Sometimes the fear is just like, ooh, but I don't know, I haven't been sued yet. Why am I getting worried?
I feel like I understand what you mean. Like thinking about future, thinking ahead. Obviously, medicine. There's obviously different things you could do, especially like specializing. And one of the things I was really thinking about specializing in was obs and gynae. But then I was speaking to people, and people were telling me that the lifestyle is not like really? It's just dead. Like someone said to me, like, if you get married, you won't see your wife.
What's that? That's not marriage.
I think the pathway to becoming a consultant in obs and gynae is so hard. Like labor wards, like a woman can give birth anytime. So you're doing nights, like they need you on there. Like there's obviously lots of women as well. It's just it's a bit hard, a bit tough, and that was the only thing I could really see myself, like for now anyway, that's what I see myself like wanting to specialize in. But I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and rethink what I'm gonna specialize in. But I understand what you mean, just like the fear of like, I don't know, what could be coming up ahead.
I think it really does depend though on like, depends on why you're going in it in the first place. Like, I saw a quote from Alex Ferguson, Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester United. He must have said something like, I never would have been this great if my wife didn't basically sacrifice. Someone like him, like maybe, obviously, I guess he got married and had kids, but maybe someone like him, he maybe shouldn't have been doing that, because for him to be that great, he implied he had to just neglect his family. So it depends. If you're one of those people where that's not on your radar, you just want to be the best, you want to, master it, you want to discover new things, do that and do it. But I think sometimes we have to be realistic, or maybe I'm just overthinking it, like I'm 21. But I think sometimes you do have to think about that thing. Like, I'm a really big family person. Like, I want to see my family. Would I prefer being mega rich, owning loads of practices, being mega rich and having that stress on my head? No, I think I'll be fine just being comfortable and have a family, hopefully. And so I think it depends on what your, I guess, destiny is. Yeah,
definitely. And I think that's what I have to do now. I think that, because I know that lifestyle is very important for me. Obviously, continuing music is very important for me, and having a specialty that tasking. Can't speak. It's tasking on like your life, like your lifestyle, like every day. You just wake up hospital. Like that is not me.
I think,
and I want to see my wife.
I think you have a career, and that's your job. I think also because, I don't know, we're in our 20s, and at the moment a lot of us are striving to like figure out what we want to do in this life, and like kind of what our passion is, what we're here to do. I think that's absolutely great, but it's actually your job. Like it's your 9 to not for the medics. It's your 9 to 5
or 9 to 9.
Like, so there's more to life. That's what I'm starting to realize anyway. Because when I was doing my A levels, my life was get into uni and study dentistry. I'm now here. I've realised, I think I was like, we've just had exams, and like, obviously you want to pass, but I remember just thinking to myself like, okay, it's actually, I can't come and kill myself over these exams. Like, this is a career I want to do. It's not my life. There's other things that are important in life. As you said, music. These kind of things will keep you sane as well. I don't think it's healthy to just on one thing. Yeah. Great. So,
do you have any things that you do on the side?
Yeah. So I play netball. I'm on the A team. Crazy, we see. Crazy Canines. It's a dental team.
Crazy Canines.
Canines. Then we have the Mad Molars as well.
I'm done.
So those are the netball teams that we have. I decided I didn't want to. I think I'm quite good at netball.
Okay.
I'm good at netball. I didn't No, I am.
What the hell?
I didn't. I didn't do it properly in school. I used to play hockey in school, but I remember my PE teachers always used to encourage me netball. And then when I got to uni, I realised that at the position I play, well, don't get twisted, I'm an attack. I cannot play in defence. I'll just be running around, not doing anything. I'm good, and I think I would have been able to make it on one of, maybe most definitely not the top team, but I would have been able to make it on one of the University of Manchester netball teams. I think, I would like to think. So that's great, but I didn't want, I feel like when you play for the teams that are with the uni, it's quite intense. You have to be like really in it, go to all the socials and stuff. And I don't think that I was actually ready for that kind of commitment. I might not have been good enough. So I just joined the dental team, and I thought that'd be a good way of like connecting with older years and stuff. Like I remember I needed a patient, and I just like spoke to some people that are on the netball team that are in the older years that could like help me out. That's one thing. Netball, I have a part-time job. It's like my life. I work at Oaxaca. It's great. It's Mexican food. That's like another thing I do on the side, but that's not for fun. That's just
survive.
I actually do love my job, but it's a job. But anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I sing. I like to sing. So I'm in a gospels collective, Voices Beyond. I'm sure someone will put some sort of something or in the description bar. Yeah. So we are a gospel collective. That's been really fun. So I joined the gospel choir when I was in my first year by accident. So my cousin was like, come, and I was like, no. And then she was like, we have free cake. And I was like, okay. So I went that time, and then they had auditions for like solos for the summer concert or whatever, and I accidentally turned up. I wasn't reading the Facebook update because they had the auditions at the time of the normal rehearsal. I think they shifted the rehearsal, but I didn't know. And I thought, I can carry a tune. I can carry a melody. Let me just audition. And then the lady was like, what? First of all, who are you? Because I was just in the back yamming on my cake. Like I wasn't there to, I was just there for fun. And then, so I'd never like made myself known, I guess. And then she was like rotted. And then I did that. I did the solo. And so the lady that runs it, she was like, okay. I think after that, she wanted me to join the collective. So I've done that. So we've got to do really cool things. I did a Hollyoaks wedding. Oh. Yeah, that was really cool. One of the actors on Hollyoaks got married, and
they got married.
Yeah, I was actually in a magazine. We've done.
Do you have pictures from the magazine?
Somewhere on one WhatsApp thing. We've done like a couple of like covers and stuff. So I've been able to like record, which has like just been fun. A couple music videos, and also like I've met really good people. So that is one of the best things in Manchester that I'm doing on the side that I'm really enjoying. So I really do like all the last year I've just said I do love them. I've met really good people and I have a lot of fun doing it, but sometimes it is hard juggling the dentistry with it. I felt it this year because the workload obviously increased in second year, but I think if you really want to do something, you'll figure out how to do it. I think it's just making sure you don't burn yourself out sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's really important as well. Like that's just that last one. That's something I'm striving to push. Especially to like medics and people doing like sort of healthcare, so nurses, dentistry, just because the degree tends to take over your life, or it can like just take over your life. Yeah. But then like you do dentistry, but then you also play netball, and then you're in the choir, and then you have a job as well. So like juggling these 4 things, it's definitely possible. You just have to be obviously smart about how you use your time. But exactly. I think it's something like you said, it's something that keeps you sane. Yeah, definitely. Like even a lot of the tutors at our uni kind of encourage us like don't kind of do it Monday, like have your weekends, like do something else, because I mean there's always a joke about dentists. I don't know if this is true, but every time I tell someone I want to be a dentist, they're like, oh, they have the highest suicide rate. I'm like, well, I actually haven't read that from a reliable source. I think it's medics actually.
Is it?
I think medics have the highest suicide rate.
Yikes. But the thing is, if you can, well, I don't know, I haven't done any reading into this, but I would assume it's because like if you consumed with this kind of thing, it's not easy. Like even though you have a passion for this thing and you love it, it's really not easy. Like not easy, you need to have some sort of relief. Like I live with other dentists, and sometimes like I just don't want to talk about. I don't want to. But when you're with, because obviously it's something you're all passionate about. You all talk about it. And sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, I don't want to talk about dentistry today. So I think it's important to have an outlet in anything you do. I think. Yeah. Okay, great.
I think that's actually all the question. Do you have anything you want to say?
I don't have anything I want to say.
Do you want to shout out anyone?
Shout out, obviously, my sister, Kemi, my parents, my cousins, my friends from back home, my friends from uni, all my housemates, all my fans. I'm joking. Follow me on Insta.
Okay, I'll put your Insta.
Put my Insta in the description bar below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share. What else? What else do YouTubers say?
I don't even know. I don't think I figured it out. Even.
What do they say? Just
it's like subscribe, click on the notification.
Yeah. Click the notification bell so you can tell every time Sam puts a new video up. Yeah, comment. If I see this, comment down below. Yeah, that's it. It's been fun. Yeah. Nice to meet you guys. I hope you're well.
This is going on too long.
See you later.